I found this book. It's the Spiritual Warfare Bible. I found it by happenstance. I was at my bookstore and it just screamed out at me. I opened it up and came to this page and immediately knew there was something serendipitous to me meeting up with this particular version of the Bible. Because I, like you, have been trying to figure out why things are the way they are, why things are happening the way that they're happening. And this shook the very essence of my soul, because I knew that I had arrived at a point of knowledge that perhaps I may not want to know. It's called The Army of Hell, and I'm going to go through this and together with you, and you tell me what you think. This is Spiritual Warfare Bible. You can go to Amazon.com and you can find it there. The whole Bible is based on spiritual warfare. The army of hell. I believe that Satan is a great imitator, so he patterned his army like the holy angels. The letter to Ephesians identifies these dark forces in the following flow of authority. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this age, and against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. I've had to stop this several times. I've had to quit doing this video because of my son in the background. It's like he's almost undergoing a demonic attack. Now, my son Weston is severely autistic, and I believe it's these principalities of darkness, spiritual hosts of wickedness in heavenly places, that cause millions and millions of young people, babies, to become brain damaged because of vaccinations. I believe over 50 million Americans have been aborted because of the rulers of darkness of this age, the spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. And this word does not want to be released. Because right now your life is undergoing this huge transformation because you are finding out, like myself, the disturbing nature of not only what is going on in your life, but also the world. Principalities against powers, against rulers of darkness of this age, spiritual hosts of wickedness in heavenly places. Can you imagine 50 million babies ripped out of their mother's womb and murdered? Just think of that. We have lost generations of Americans. Who in the heck is in charge of this insanity? Well, we're going to look at that. Principalities. Top-ranking demonic beings are called principalities. The word principalities is translated from the Greek word arche, which means chief. These are the chief demons which correspond with the archangels among the holy angels. Paul wrote that these princes hold sway over the souls of people. That's right, the principalities are in control of people. A principality is what assigns demonic spirits to operate in the disobedient. Please forgive me if I mince my words. Satan does not want this to be known, especially to people that are so close to knowing the reality of Jesus Christ, and the fact is that He is the only one that can save us. Now, these princes rule over, hold sway over the souls of people. Also, these princes rule over continents and then it goes on. Guys, I've got to get through this. This is one of the most important videos that I've ever done. It is one of the most important things I've ever discovered in my life and the reality of this world. And at the age of 58, coming down to the finish line in which Jesus Christ is standing at the end with His arms open saying, "Come home, my son." This world is quickly coming to an end. How much longer? I don't know. But I want you to read this. I didn't write this. I want you to listen to it. Now, the next rank of evil officers, number 2, is powers. Now, let me ask you, what does this conjure up? The word powers comes from the Greek word exousia, which means delegated authority, like that of a policeman. These demons seem to operate invisibly in governmental centers such as national governments. These powers cannot separate us from the love of God. Romans 8:38. Nothing can stand against the power of God. Remember that. These powers will be shaken at the end of the age. Are they being shaken now, or are they shaking you? These powers, like the principalities, are subject to... Guys, we're down to number 3. Rulers of darkness. Now, I want you to ask yourself what comes to your mind, whether you're a Christian or you're not a Christian. Because we are talking about the army of hell. And if you think that the army of hell does not exist, then go back to doing what you were doing. Turn this video off. But if you believe that the army of hell does exist, spread this word. God is a multi-level marketing plan. If one believer can touch a new believer that can touch a new believer, heaven will be full. Now, the next level of demonic leaders that touches the world order, rulers of darkness. Now, this means to seize and take hold of governments for the sake of darkness and evil. It has to do with an arrangement of order. These rulers want to take over the offices of government, the legislatures, and the courts. And last, spiritual forces of wickedness. Spiritual hosts of wickedness literally means in the Greek spiritual fakes. The word wicked is poneria, for which we get the word fornication and pornography. These are the unclean spirits we deal with on a daily basis. These unclean spirits are all over the internet. The destruction of the family has a lot to do with pornography. It has to do with a lot of unclean spirits in high places. Now, some of these spirits are named for us. Beelzebub means lords of the flies. Abaddon or Apollyon means destroyer. Demon means torment the mind. And these lower level spirits are the ones we deal with on a daily basis. You have to remember Satan's army is very well organized, and his legions employ an array of methods and schemes. We must be prepared to face down this internal enemy and expose his tactics. This is what I found that shook my world about 3.5 weeks ago. I sometimes feel like I'm under some sort of an attack. Life changed about a month ago, and I don't know what happened. Maybe we're getting close to something. Maybe it's time to go home to our Heavenly Father, the man who created us, in His image. You see, God had to make it real simple for us humans because we do not have the brain power to understand anything further than what He's given us in His Word. And we still can't get that right. It is so simple. But yet, we make it so complex. You have to remember that at some point, someone else is going to be living in your house. The brand new car that you just bought is going to be rusted and in a junkyard. Everything that you own will be gone and it will pass away. But eternity is forever. And that's why I do these videos. Because it is what I am called to do. But it's transforming in a way that I never thought that I would see come to fruition. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my videos. Please share, please comment. Let me know you're out there. Let me know you appreciate me. Let me know if I have any positive influence in your life. God bless. I love you all.